Ask for the duty brief, did he?
Yeah, just wouldn't shut up, would he?
Well, he has now.
Hey, come on, you two. It's not putting your feet up time, you know.
Come on, Sarge, give us a break. We've done the pubs and clubs, cleared up the whatever. We're going to need a breather if we're going to get through.
It's not about getting through.
Yeah, try a cold shower. Works for Mr. Monroe.
I want concentration as high at the end of the shift as it is at the beginning. Now, you can start by making your notes up. You're going to do some interviewing, aren't you?
Don't think so, Sarge.
Who handed this in? Some pervert?
Some old lady claims she found it on a park bench. She had a funny look on her face.
I'm not surprised. Page 27 for starters.
Who did you say it was?
Baz?
Yes, madam. How can I help you?
I've had a call out. Duty solicitor, Jenny Bryant.
Oh, right.
Makes a change from pace, does it?
Yeah. Right. Do you know your way, do you?
No, it's my first time. Well, here anyway. Becoming part of the scenery everywhere else.
Well, I'll take you through. Is that all right, Sarge? Hey? Taking Miss Bryant through to custody. She's the duty brief. It's the dead hour, after all.
Didn't anyone ever say to you, Barry, never to say that? Dave, could you escort Miss Bryant through to the custody suite and check out the All-Star Garage, a couple of non-paying customers?
Fine, Sarge.
Hello, Mr. Hitchens. What can we do for you? Not often we see you coming here through the front door.
I want you to get the one who did this. Because if you don't, I will.
Didn't get in a fight with a wall, then.
What? What'd you say?
Yeah, OK, Ray. So what happened?
I'm just about getting fed up with you lot. Where's the old beat copper? Where's he gone?
Just get to the point, will you?
I'll tell you what, I'm going to put a rocket under you lot, I am. You see this? You see this? I've been robbed, I have, outside the Alhambra Club. Right, bang on your doorstep.
That's where you work, isn't it, Ray? The Alhambra?
Yeah, I'm manager there now, good as. So I'm leaving, going to get me motor. And this nutter jumps me. Well, I would have laid him out. You know me, what I can do.
Yeah, I've seen you.
Yeah.
Inside the ring and out of it.
Yeah, well, he took me wallet, cards, everything. This is GBH, this is GBH with intent. He could go down 5 years for this.
Do you know the man who assaulted you?
Yeah, I knew him all right. Davis is his name. Leon Davis.
You sure about that?
Yeah, of course I'm sure. Why?
This, Davis, he doesn't happen to be a bouncer at the Alhambra, does he?
So what?
Hi, I've come to see Mr. McGrath. I'm the duty solicitor, Jenny Bryant.
Oh, right.
And he was arrested, was he? Offence criminal damage at the Oaks on... can't read my writing. Wingett Street?
Yes, he was, but I'm sorry, Miss Bryant, you've had a wasted journey.
What?
I'm afraid McGrath keeled over about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, brilliant.
He certainly isn't going to be signing any of these. I reckon it's those 18 pints he had that got to him. I don't know how some people do it. What capacity? These days, after 3, I'm flat on my back.
Age, Sarge.
Probably.
Well, do me a favour, Sergeant. If he wakes up in the next hour, don't call me out.
Well, like I said, Miss Bryant, I'm sorry you came out the first time.
Are you?
What?
I mean, are you sure it was only 10 minutes ago that he keeled over?
Sorry, I don't follow.
This isn't some kind of a wind-up, is it? Only it is standard practice some places, isn't it, to give the brief a wake-up call?
Well, it isn't standard practice here, Miss Bryant.
Exactly the same thing happened last night. By the time I arrived on the scene, they decided to drop all the charges.
In accordance with PACE, we are required to call out a duty solicitor if required to do so by the detainee. This we duly did in the case of Neil Andrew McGrath.
Yeah, OK. If you say so, Sergeant.
Unfortunately, we don't have a crystal ball, so we can't guarantee that the suspect won't have keeled over by the time the brief gets here.
Well, if he'd had 18 pints, Sergeant, I'd say it was odds on, wouldn't you?
Can you hang on a minute? Yeah, crier. Well, no, this is not a good time. I've got something else here. Can I come back to you?
Third button down.
Yeah, you're right, it is.
What?
Oh, no, nothing, no.
Might need that cold shower after all.
Okay, Sarge?
Yeah, cheers. Steve,
Sarge?
will you take Miss Bryant to cell 2 so that she can check the condition of her client?
Fine.
Look, okay, I believe he's totally out of it. That wasn't the point. I just wanted
I would prefer it if you checked him personally. Meanwhile, I'll go and get the custody sheet and you can check that too.
Right.
Right, Mr. Hitchens, I'll give this description to the cadre. If you go with my officer, he'll take a full statement.
Shouldn't bother about the CAD room, Sarge.
Saving you the trouble, is he? Or what?
Look, what's he been telling you?
Are you Leon Davis?
Yeah.
Mr. Hitchens has complained that you attacked him outside the Alhambra Club, causing him actual bodily harm.
Grievous!
You're joking. He's not trying to lay that lot on me.
Mr. Davis, I think you should know...
He's the one that come after me. He was waiting for me outside the car park like he totally flipped. I got a cracked rib. I must have. I just shoved him off.
How'd I get this then? 'Cause I shoved him off?
He had those marks when I saw him. My mate said he'd try and lay one on me. You want to watch it, they said, Leon. He's got it in for you because you're in line for his job.
Liar!
Look, OK, we'll talk about this with you both separately.
See, I've got marks where he had hold of me.
He done that to himself!
Think I'm some sort of pervert like you do, you Hitchens? See what the old man's got here? Pretty, aren't they? Him and his woman. Only she's not anymore, is she, Ray?
All right,
Hey,
okay.
oh!
Come on.
Take it easy. Take it easy, right?
Right!
Leon Davis, I'm arresting you for assaulting Raymond Hitchens and for the offence of disorderly conduct in a police station.
Yeah.
Raymond Hitchens, I'm arresting you for assaulting Leon Davis and for the offence of disorderly conduct at a police station. I'm cautioning you both that you don't have to say anything unless you wish to do so. But anything you do say may be given in evidence.
What?
My mate said he'd stick one on me. They warned me. They said, you're mad coming down here, Leon, because once you got in, you wouldn't come out again. They're going to come down here when I don't show up. They're going to come down here, see justice is done.
Come on.
Mr. McGrath? Do you still require a solicitor? Mr. McGrath?
Don't think so, love.
Yeah, okay.
What about checking for bugging devices? Yeah, well, we had this brief the other day. Said he reckoned the cells were bugged, like we were the KGB or something.
I'm not that paranoid.
Middle button's undone. Just thought you'd like to know. Table in there, all right. Great. Steve, take him over there, will you?
Easy, Baz. We've got visitors, eh?
What are you trying to do to me, John? One of these toe rags is bad enough. Both of them is a disaster.
Yeah, I know. They gave me no choice.
What have they done?
Half killed each other.
So?
In the front office.
All right, let's get them banged up then.
Yeah, listen, the problem is Davis's mates are going to be down here at any time. They know he's down here. When they find out he's been arrested, they're going to think that Hitchens is trying to stitch him up.
So Davies' mob turns up. That means Hitchens' gang turns up. Oh, great.
Apparently there was trouble between them last week. Barry? Hitchens claims that Davies is after his job. I don't know if there's anything in that. Barry, what was the Barney down at the Alhambra about?
Well, the dust had settled when we got there, so I didn't get the full story. I think it was over some woman. Ray was in a right old state.
Maybe he's losing his grip.
Yeah, so am I. We might as well call the area car in. There's going to be nothing happening on the streets tonight. It's all going to be in here.
I'll go and break the news to Monroe.
Miss Bryant. Can you hang on a minute? I think you might have a client after all.
Oh, really?
OK, Ray, let's be having you.
Want the surgeon outcry. I want photographs taken.
All in good time.
Now!
Now, come on, Ray. Don't get worked up. You'll open your scars. The ones you got when you fought legally. Age.
Sir?
Yes.
Looks like we might have a couple of problems.
No peace for the wicked, eh, John?
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay, I've got my second wind.
Reckon you're going to need it.
You're flush.
And it's all mine.
Must know the right people.
I got this older woman, you see. She dotes on me. Nothing's too much.
Right, Mr. Davies. You have the right to consult a solicitor, have someone informed of your arrest, and consult the codes of practice.
Yeah, well, my friends know where I am. They'll be down.
There are no facilities for visitors here, and you know that.
This will be strictly business, this will.
The duty solicitor is present. You can consult her now if you want to.
That bint.
Miss Bryant is a qualified solicitor.
Yeah, fine, only I don't deal with women.
Tell you something, Mr. Davies, shall I? You start any trouble, like gang warfare here at the station, and you can kiss the high life goodbye.
I've been straight for a year now. Why can't you just leave me alone?
You came here of your own accord.
That's because I didn't want Hitchens stirring it. He knows I'm on a suspended. He knows I've just got to look the wrong way and you lot'll have me.
Tell that to Miss Bryant.
No way. I want Richards. I always have Richards.
OK, fine. Anything you want. But he is a very busy man, your Mr. Richards. You could be here till this time tomorrow.
Look, just get him, OK?
Oh, thank you. Lucky you were on the spot. They won't want me. See the look that lad gave me? Don't want their regular solicitors. No, I bet you could get through to one of them.
I'm going to see if I can sell you to Hitchens.
I'm not so sure I fancy that.
No point overreacting, of course.
No, sir.
Probably just a lot of hot air.
I think Davis has got one conviction for arson. Though, to be fair, I think it was the co-defendant that actually pushed the petrol bomb through the door.
Hitchens, of course, has more of a crowbar mentality. Fancies himself as a minor godfather figure. Does he still take a payout from some of the clubs?
I reckon so. He definitely still trades on the reputation he had in the ring.
Oh, he's good, mind you. People looked up to him. Problem was, if someone really got to him, he had no control. It's worse now, of course. When Ray really flips, he can take 6 strong men to hold him.
Yeah.
I saw it once.
I don't think Davis and his mates are that impressed. I think it's more a case of the young Turk putting the boot in, making the title bid.
Pull in the area car, have it patrol the streets around the station, look out for any signs of trouble.
Fine.
I'll see what's left of the custody suite.
The bottom line is, Ray, I want to get shot of one of you, because I'm not having a pitch battle outside of the station.
It wouldn't be me starting it.
You and Davis can sort your problems somewhere else. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I'll tell you.
And I don't care.
Thinks he's a big shot. Fancies himself. He's after my job. Sliming his way in with a boss. He's been poaching my trade.
Legal trade, Ray?
Hey!
What do you mean leaning on those poor beggars, eh? Give us 50 quid out of the till and I'll leave you alone? That sort of trade?
That's not my style.
Oh, you could have fooled me. What about the King of Prussia? That boozer down in the docks. Do you remember the landlord there? Had a heart attack just after you visited him?
I asked polite.
OK. The thing is...
You're on Davis's side. I walk in here bleeding, face like a football, you give him star treatment.
Calm down.
Bent as a fiddler's elbow, the lot of you.
Look, what I'm offering you is a chance to get out of here, get home and get your head down.
What home?
Before the aggro starts. The duty solicitor is outside. She can have a chat with you now.
She?
What, you got a problem with women?
No. It's just... I want Charlie. I always have Charlie.
All right, fine. Charlie it is. That'll mean hanging around, of course, for a couple of hours. Because Charlie likes his breakfast, doesn't he? Doesn't like to worry his food. I'll go and tell Miss Bryant she can go home.
Nah. OK, wheel her in. I'll give her 5 minutes. If she don't impress, she gets the door.
So what are we looking for, Sarge?
Any signs of trouble? Possibly a gang of youths beginning to converge on the station.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've got Leon Davis and Ray Hitchens here at the moment.
What, together?
Yeah, I know. We'll try and process them as fast as is humanly possible.
I should.
How are you at gang warfare, Tony?
How many are we?
I don't know. So far, I think it's just us.
So, do you think Miss Bryant is up to it?
I wouldn't hold your breath.
No, I see.
Miss Bryant, this is Inspector Munro.
Nice to meet you.
Hi. Look, do I have a client or not?
Nearly.
Break all the rules, don't they? Flash your car drivers.
Oh, look like it's going our way.
You ready?
As I'll ever be.
Right, Mr. Hitchens, your solicitor. Now, look, Ray.
Thank you, Sergeant. We'll be all right now.
Time was.
Yeah. I think she can look after herself, Sarge.
Do you think it's the advance party?
I shouldn't think so.
You do know you were breaking the speed limit, do you?
I was in a hurry.
Oh, yeah.
Can we have your name, please, madam?
Liz. Liz Turner. Don't say you've forgotten me. I suppose we're all a bit of a blur, are we? His women.
No,
I remember. You won't be able to see him. He's been arrested.
Oh, yeah?
There was an incident in the front office. If you'd like to come inside, I can explain.
I didn't come to see Ray.
Oh?
It's Leon. Leon Davis. He's the reason I'm here.
Come on, come on. I don't think it takes two of us. She's rung the bell. Yeah, well, she certainly rung your bell, all right.
Reckon Hitchens has given her the boot.
My client is ready to be interviewed now, officer. Do you have a problem?
Any news from the area, Carl?
Nothing so far. Ackland and Stamford just got back to base.
What?
Looks like the advance party's arrived, sir. In fact, they just walked into the front office.
And you left them there? What was it?
Hitchens' girlfriend, sir. Elizabeth Turner. Well, his ex-girlfriend, I should say.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, apparently she and Hitchens parted company some time ago. She and Davis are an item now.
Well, that could explain quite a lot.
And apparently Ray can't believe that she's given him the chop.
Oh, I see.
Safe sex, it says here. No such thing, is there? Someone should tell you that before you start out.
Miss Turner, I'm Inspector Monroe. I'd like to ask you
It's a minefield, isn't it? Someone should tell you. Save you a lot of trouble, that would. Ray been making up stories, has he?
What?
About what happened outside the Alhambra tonight. Leon's mates reckoned he would. They've sent me here on a recce. If I have to tell them he stitched Leon up, I can guarantee Ray won't get out of here in one piece.
Get back out there, shall we, sir? Just in case.
Ray knows about you and Davis, does he?
No. Still keeps coming round, though. Creating. He won't leave me alone. All the time we were together, he had other women, but it doesn't work the other way round, does it? Not with Ray. Tonight, I'd had enough. I thought I'd just got to get through to him that it's over. Somehow.
Right, Ray, you're still under caution. What we need to establish is...
I'm not going through with this.
You're not going through with what?
Can't do it. I can't go through with it.
Yes, you can. It'll be okay, Mr. Hitchens, believe me.
I don't know.
Okay now? What we need to establish is who did what to whom. Are you still claiming that Mr. Davis attacked you outside the Alhambra Club? Is this a no-comment interview?
Not to my knowledge. Mr. Hitchens, I think you should answer the question.
He jumped me.
I think you should tell the officers what you told me.
I'll ask you again, Mr. Hitchens.
No. No, it wasn't Davis. It wasn't Davis who beat me up, it was Liz. I gave her home. Everything. Car. Nice clothes. Been together 5 years.
But you're not together now, are you, Mr. Hitchens?
I said if she came back, things would be different. Things would change.
When was this, Ray?
Tonight. In the car park. Came out early. She was there, in her car. Waiting. She said she was waiting for him. For Davis. I said, you're with me, you are. You've got to come home. She took off her shoe. She started hitting me with it. Totally out of control. I didn't put up my hands. I thought, go on if you want. If it makes you feel better. See, I never hit a woman.
And afterwards, Ray? Afterwards, you thought what?
After she'd gone, Davis, he'd come out. Come out for his ride. I thought, I'll kill him. Then I thought, no, I'll let you lot do the job for me.
John, a word, please.
Interview terminated 4:14 a.m.
You did all right, Mr. Hitchens.
We've got Hitchens' ex-girlfriend in the front office. She's just told me her version of what happened outside the Alhambra tonight.
Lucky for him, she wasn't wearing stilettos.
Oh, Ray's come clean, has he? That's a turn up for the books.
Miss Bryant seemed to have had an effect.
Indeed. How serious was the incident in the front office, John? Presumably, we're not talking about anything resembling public affray.
They gave each other a good hammering, dented a couple of chairs.
But the only damage was to themselves. No member of the public was involved.
That's right.
Then I'm going to advise we drop the charges. Call it a damage limitation exercise, if you like. That way we can send Davis home.
Sounds good to me, sir. He's been going straight for a year, so who knows?
Certainly Miss Turner lives in hope.
Is this some kind of wind-up? No, no wind-up. It seems we're prepared to let the charges drop against you, Mr. Davis.
I'm dreaming, aren't I? Don't tell me that Ray's decided to tell the truth for once.
He's got himself a good brief.
Amazing.
So no trouble, right? I don't want mobs of supporters outside the nick.
Yeah, I'll try and remember.
Your stuff sorted then, yeah?
Oh, you mean it hasn't found its way into lost property yet?
Don't push your luck.
I just couldn't believe it. I mean, even I've heard of Ray Hitchens. Well, my dad used to talk about him.
Yeah, Noriko, you haven't got any hot, sweet tea, have you? I think he's in shock.
Yeah? Well, he can make it himself.
And he ends up in a car park getting beat up by his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, well, makes you think, doesn't it, eh?
You still here, then?
Hanging on for you, wasn't I?
Hey?
So, officer, your place or mine? Oh, no, I'm due in court at 9:30. There you go. Win some, lose some.
Miss Bryant? And what did you do to Hitchens?
Professional secret.
Thanks. Same time tomorrow night, then?
Do me a favour.